Thank you, Mr. Speaker, members. I rise today to stand boldly, unapologetically, and unwaveringly against Senate Bill 17, with all the Republican-only amendments, a xenophobic, fear-fueled, freedom-crunching piece of legislation disguised as protection. Let's stop pretending. This isn't about national security. This is about scapegoating, silencing, and shutting out people who weren't born here, no matter how much they sacrificed to be here. This bill is a foreigner's forbidden, freedom-fearing, fact-free fantasy. It's nothing more than a red meat, right-wing, restriction-wrapped rejection of what this country actually stands for. Let me remind you, this country was founded on immigration. Immigrants didn't just build America, they are America. We're a nation of newcomers, and now we want to act brand new. Let's not rewrite history because it's convenient. The first settlers, many would argue, were hostile occupiers, not heroes. They didn't buy the land, they stole it. They didn't flee persecution, they brought it with them. So let's not get holier than thou about who's allowed to own that and who's allowed to own what. Now here we are, centuries later, passing bills that would let the government take land from someone who legally bought it just because of their immigration paperwork. That's not bold, that's bigoted. That's not strong, that's shameful. That's not Texas, that's tyranny. This bill creates a bureaucratic border wall around property ownership. It weaponizes where you're born. It punishes people for their passport. It targets them for their time zone. It makes your birthplace more important than your behavior. And let me break it down for you. If you're from a so-called hostile nation, even if you came here legally, even if you fled tyranny, even if you're teaching medical students, curing cancer, launching small businesses, or playing college athletics, you could still be banned from buying a home. That's madness. That's cruelty in committee substitute and Republican amendment clothing. And let's talk about home, Houston. Southwest Houston was saved by immigrants, saved when nobody else wanted to invest. Immigrants stepped in. They opened stores. They cleaned up blight. They created jobs. They gave loans when banks slammed the door. Now it's vibrant, vital, tax-generating treasure trove of culture, commerce, and community. And we're going to slap those same people in the face. We're going to say, thanks for saving our city, but you can't stay. We're going to say, thanks for paying taxes, but we'll take your land now. And now I found out this isn't just any bill. This is the governor's #1 priority. And wouldn't you know it, only Republican amendments are being accepted. This isn't a coincidence. This is coordinated. This is the ends justifies the means. This is silencing the opposition. This is tyranny dressed up in legislative language. This is not the kind of government America was founded for. This is the exact kind of government that the people on the Mayflower were trying to escape. And now we've become it. History is repeating itself. And it gets worse. This bill says if you're from the wrong country, you can't even own property. And at most, you can lease for 1 year. 1 year. Then what? Where are they supposed to go? Do they have to move to another apartment, another condo? Do they have to leave the state, the country? What happens when that lease runs out? You are leaving people in legal limbo. That's not order. That's chaos in policy form. This bill is a homeowner-hating, Houston-hurting, humanity-hallowing policy disaster. And while we're at it, let's talk about athletes. Let's talk about the college stars on NIL deals who came here from other countries to compete. Let's talk about international pros, tennis players, soccer players, Olympic hopefuls who train and live right here in Texas. Are we really going to tell them, you can play for our teams, make us money, win us championships, but you can't buy a home here? That's oxymoronic. Because when it comes to sports, Texas loves diversity. Texas accepts foreign talent. Texas profits from international excellence. Sports is the one place where y'all celebrate DEI. But now you want to pass a bill that blocks the very athletes who boost your brand. We're going to get left behind. The best won't come here. They'll go elsewhere where they're welcome, not where they were walled out. It's not just about who buys the land, it's about what kind of state we want to be. Do we want to be a state that says, show me your spirit, your sweat, your sacrifice, and we'll welcome you? Or do we want to say, show me your birthplace or else? This is the United States of America, not the segregated states of suspicion. We cannot claim to be the land of the free while legislating freedom away. We are not protecting Texas. We are persecuting immigrants and prosecuting them. We are not securing land. We are ceding lawsuits. We are not being patriotic. We are being petty. We've seen this movie before. We've heard these dog whistles before. And I, for one, am not going to sit quietly and go back to the days of coded exclusion and legalized discrimination and redlining. You can't chat Texas tough and then crumble under the pressure of xenophobic fear. You can't brag about being pro-business while blocking property rights for law-abiding people. And you definitely can't wrap your bigotry in the flag and call it patriotism. And let me make this plain. You can't spell land of the free with laws that lock people out. You can't say we welcome innovation while turning away innovators. We can't say we stand for families while making them homeless. This bill is not just policy, it's personal. It tells people that no matter how hard they work, how much they contribute, or how much they love this country, they'll never be good enough. Not because of what they've done, but because of where they came from. Well, let me tell you where I come from. I come from a city that thrives because of immigrants. I come from a district that was built by the hands of people who spoke 10 different languages and more than that, but dreamed the same American dream. And I will not vote for a bill that tells people they don't belong. So that every scientist, every student, every survivor, every athlete, collegiate or professional, and every soul who came here looking for freedom, I see you, I fight for you, and I will vote no for you on this bill. I proudly oppose this bill. So please, please, please vote against SB 17 and all those Republican amendments. Please, it's just a fair and American thing to do. Let's stop this bill, let's stop this madness, let's stop this hypocrisy before history repeats itself again. Thank you.
Mr. Vo.